joining me right now is the man, well, the only man in the world ever to accomplish what he has accomplished. Talking about the man who has held the NWA World Heavyweight Championship on 7 different occasions. No other man in the history of wrestling has accomplished that feat. It's my pleasure to welcome to Championship Wrestling, Harley Race. Harley, welcome aboard.
Gordon, it's always a pleasure being here. It's always a pleasure sitting talking to you. This match going on in the ring right now should be very, very interesting. I'm sure you know, but I'm not sure that people know that Jesse Barr was headed to the Olympic Games when President Carter decided to cancel him. So you've got 2 tremendous athletes in that ring right now.
Certainly no question about it, and right now it is Luger with that side headlock. Barr trying to turn that into his own advantage. Barr, of course, was noted for his great Greco-Roman wrestling, and so he is exceptionally dangerous in the upper body. Luger, of course, with a tremendous lower body strength. Here's a man, lower body and back, deadlifts over 800 pounds. So an interesting contrast of styles here, Harley.
Yes, it is, Gordon. Luger is going for the upper body now, as you can see, and squeezing on the neck of Jesse Barr is like squeezing on the side of one of those ring posts. That neck has been pumped beyond reality, really, as you can take a look at and see the body strength of him there now. And you stay upper body with Jesse Barr.
Luger getting some advantage there, and Barr protesting. So referee Phil Alfonso warning Luger about those tactics. Luger, up there you see Hiro Matsuda, former world junior heavyweight champion, who has been personally training Lex Luger. And Harley, as you well know, when you're trained by Matsuda, you're trained by the best.
That's right. Hiro Matsuda held the world's junior heavyweight title. He's the one man that upset the living legend Danny Hodge not once but twice around. And he probably knows more about the basics of wrestling than anyone still alive in the business today.
Interesting observation from a man, and a great tribute from a man who was 7 times world heavyweight champion, Harley Race, referring, of course, to Hiro Matsuda. And it is Barr stalking his man. Barr losing his cool. Now, point, Harley, when the man in the ring starts to lose his cool, starts to lose his temperature, he is a little more prone to make mistakes.
That's right, Gordon. Jesse Barr just came back from a trip in the Orient, which I happened to be on. They didn't give him a chance when he first went over there. They thought that here's a very well-built, nice-looking young guy, but credibility-wise, he had none. When he left there, he had the respect of not only the wrestlers, but the whole nation.
There you have it, the comments about Jesse Barr, and it's Lex Luger now really pressing an advantage on Barr. And it is Barr slowly coming back up to full size, if you will. Remember, in case you've tuned in late, this is for the Southern Heavyweight Champion. And it is Lex Luger in the black trunks, the champion, defending this title against Jesse Barr. And Barr, standing dropkick, well executed, took Luger off his feet. Luger back to his feet. And Barr stalks his man again. Barr in the blue trunks with the red piping. And as you heard Harley Race just say moments ago, just came back from a highly successful tour of the Orient, where he gained the admiration and the respect of the entire nation of Japan. And once single leg pickup took that near leg.
Gordon, just from what I saw so far, and just walking out here, just walked into the building a few seconds ago, I might go so far as to predict an upset right here on television right today.
Well, there's the fact that the champion, of course, you are more familiar with Barr than you are with Luger. I can understand that kind of prediction. I'll tell you what, we're into the ropes right now, and we're going to break away for about 120 seconds, and we'll be right back. Back in action, and the Southern Heavyweight Championship match continues. Lex Luger, the champion, defending against the challenge of Jesse Barr. And neither man thus far able to contain a pinfall or a submission hold on the other. But the action is beginning to heat up, and Luger beginning to bend those rules pretty readily.
Well, up until right now, Gordon, all the time that we were off the air, Jesse Barr had dominated it. But as you can see right now, by Jesse missing and being thrown outside on the floor, the other guy is taking pretty much advantage of it, and Hero looks like he's kind of enjoying watching it.
Fine observation. They're back in the ring once again. Lex Luger punishing the lumbar region of the back of one Jesse Barr. And that lower back, if it goes out on you, it's all over. And that's exactly what Luger appears to be concentrating on. And you can see Matsuda now watching, somewhat inscrutable expression upon his face. But it is Luger hanging onto that bear hug. That does two things. Of course, that drives the air out and also kind of cramps that spinal column.
The way he's got it down low, and with this tremendous strength, Barr just escaped it, but with that tremendous strength that he's got, you can shut the air off quite rapidly. And that's more what it does than actually inflicts a lot of pain. It's just a way of shutting the wind down, and once you shut that wind down, you can pretty much take command.
Luger has him up, a backbreaker on Jesse Barr, so he's concentrating now on the lower back. And Barr powers out. A 2 count on that one. Referee Bill Alfonso indicating very quickly only a 2 count. Remember, the Southern Heavyweight Championship is on the line. All of the pressure now on Lex Luger. Where before millions of people right now, Luger with that title on the line. Championship Wrestling had to put up a tremendous guarantee. Matsuda, a shrewd bargainer, I understand, exacted a tremendous guarantee from Championship Wrestling to put the title defense on the line. And now it's Luger looking stronger and stronger all the time. He's been concentrating on that lower back.
Yes, he has, Gordon, all the way through. Ever since he was thrown out here on the floor in front of us, he's done nothing but work on that lower back. This is what Matsuda's been trying to get him to do now for some time, is to start utilizing those turnbuckles and driving into it. Look at that ring sway every time that big guy runs in.
Jesse Barr, Irish whip, and the ring did in fact move, and it is Luger now a full body slam in again. Jesse Barr bailing out before the count of 3. And it is Luger, Barr up and over his head and dropped him. And it is Luger coming on. Ooh!
There's an intelligent move if I ever saw one. I didn't quite comprehend what he was trying to do. It looked like he was trying to press slam him and lost him. And luckily, Barr got down flat. This match could have been over right there. Then being young and inexperienced, he didn't properly set Barr up before he went for that big splash.
Excellent point, and it is Barr coming up. Very slowly, Luger charges him again, and Barr catches him coming in. Barr hooks with the right hand, and now it's one to the midsection, and now we've got up here 6er going. He's been throwing out the rule books, and it's Barr saying, okay, if that's the way you want to go at it, let's have at it. Got him in the chest that time, coming off the ropes. And that may have come dangerously close to the heart. And, of course, that can cause momentary paralysis, and it is Luger. And the tide of this battle is changing.
Certainly has, Gordon. It went to where it was all Luger just a few minutes ago until he made that horrible mistake of trying to come off that turnbuckle. This hope that Barr is not going to wind up doing the same thing here.
We came down fist first this time, and now lateral press on Lex Luger, and it was, look at the tremendous pressing power of Lex Luger. He powered Jesse Barr away from him, but Barr has the initiative now. Barr has the momentum, and Luger is appearing to be in trouble, and it's Barr trying to set him for that shoulder breaker. Luger trying to couldn't. He caught him with a shoulder breaker.
Could have it right there. Jesse's making a fatal mistake. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that.
He's got him. Jesse Barr. Jesse Barr just upset Lex Luger, the Southern Heavyweight Champion. And you can see a totally jubilant Jesse Barr.
Until next week, then, this would be Gordon Soley saying so long from the Sunshine State.